Hi, I'm Chef Bernice and today we're going to make hassle-free chocolate brownie cookies. So these are some of the ingredients that you'll need during our lockdown period to make these cookies. So we're going to need 1 cup of brown sugar. You can use white sugar as well, but it's up to you. 1 cup of cake flour or all-purpose flour will be just fine. Then we need a half a cup of cocoa powder. For today's recipe, I prefer using Dutch process. It's a little bit less sweet. Then we're going to use a pinch of sugar. We're going to have a 1/4 cup or 60 ml of cooking oil. You can use coconut oil as well if you want. Then 5 ml of vanilla essence, 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of baking powder. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by taking our sugar, our 2 eggs, oil and vanilla essence, and we are going to mix it until it's completely blended. Where you can't identify the eggs, the sugar and the vanilla essence and the oil from one another, so it will look like this mixture. Don't mix excessively. You still want to have large sugar crystals because that is going to give you that beautiful chewy texture at the end of your biscuit. So the next step is to take all the dry ingredients and we want to sieve it together. So in goes the cup of flour, the 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, my salt, and my baking powder. And we want to sieve it so that it gets rid of any lumps to incorporate all of our ingredients. Okay, now that we've had 30 minutes for our item to rest, it's now nice and firm up, so when you indent with your finger, it will stay behind. So these are nice large cookies, so you're going to need a spoon and you're going to spoon out your mass, and that also helps with portion control. And you're going to roll it between your 2 hands and you're going to put it on your prepared and lined tray. And this is a good time to preheat your oven at 180 degrees, top and bottom setting. Okay, so again, roll it into a 1/4 cup of icing sugar, and space them because they do tend to spread as they would bake. At this point, we want to now flatten using our palm of our hand that is lightly coated with the powdered sugar, and you can use your fingers or your palm, and you want to just gently flatten the surface of these cookies, and you can see they hold their shape very nicely. And by the time that you're done with your rolling and pressing, your oven is at the right temperature. So let's go. So now we bake it for approximately 8 minutes. It will be firm on the side but soft to the touch. Okay, remember, hot from the oven. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Ready with my next tray. Okay, and what we want to do here is use our offset spatula, and we want to loosen the cookies and then allow it to cool sufficiently over here, because if we leave it on this tray, the cookie will continue to cook and then we lose this beautiful soft gooey center. Everybody happy with that? So what we're going to need to do is just secure, loosen our cookies, allow it to cool completely, and I promise you they're so good, they're not going to last very long. Should you want to store them, the best way is to store them in an airtight container. Now that we've allowed enough time for our cookies to rest, as you can see, it's best served with a nice cup of coffee. And then I have got a different version, a vegan version, so if you like the look of this one and you don't have butter or eggs, you can make this with 2 bananas as an egg replacement, and then it will benefit from about 8 to 10 minutes, and they will look like this, so slightly different in terms of look. And then they benefit from standing a little bit, and so you will then, after a few minutes of standing, you'll be able to again loosen and as well as allow them to cool sufficiently before serving. Great stuff, and I hope you enjoy.